You have some Midgard Zomer by selecting the corresponding entry within the minion god. Yep, we got a little baby Midgard Zomer now. As a minion. There he is, little baby Midgard Zomer. Father of Dragons, Keeper of the Lake, Bane of the 14th Legion. While it is difficult to believe that the Yalm Long pup could be any of these things, he assures you his current form is only temporary while he waits the reconstruction of a new corporeal vessel. Yeah, this is literally just Midgard Zomer in this baby form. He used the power from Hydaelyn. He took it from us and made this, essentially. So he could walk, so he can be reborn, essentially, over time. I was beginning to fear the worst. Were those explosions I saw? But you shouldn't waste time talking to me. Alpha now left a message stating that you were to return to the Rising Stones at once. Fine, Alpha now. What do you need? I just got my powers stripped by a dragon god. I'm not exactly in the best of moods, my guy. What do you need? I'd rather just go play Triple Triad than have to deal with this. I liked being able to play God. But I am no god no longer. The Solaire. Off now, what's up? Praise the 12 that you are hale and whole. I came as soon as Minfilia informed me of Sir Amaric's request. You've completed your investigation of the Keeper of the Lake, I take it. I would hear your report. You conversed with Midgard Zomer. I swear, were anyone else to take such a claim, I would regard it as considerable skepticism. Are we to understand that the Worm Lord did not perish and has in sooth lain dormant these past 15 years? Less a resurrection and more rejuvenation for he who dwelleth in eternity, years passing as moments. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Clearly, an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Amaric immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Midgard Zomer in its entirety. You even acknowledge that you heard the voice of a Dravanian is a grave but necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as much. For your protection and for the sake of our tenacious relations with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. As for how we shall present our revelation to Sir Amaric's emissary, you may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now. Just don't fuck me over, Alpha now. That's all I gotta say. Do your best. Is there something that you are not telling us, Bella? You seem different somehow. It's almost as if you were missing something. Something important. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of important shit. My protection is gone. Well, forfend. Midgard Zomer stripped you of the blessing of light? Are you alright? How do you feel? I feel pretty shitty. I see. It is a relief to hear that you are otherwise unharmed. It beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Midgard Zomer made a mention of a covenant, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silver Tear Falls states that when the waters came into existence, so too did the Great Worm. Athiuk and Nimea, brother Time and sister Fate, decreed that Midgard Zomer ever watch over the source, from which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was the covenant of which he spoke, and 'twas not the god with whom he treated, but Hydaelyn herself? Well, if he is watching over you as he claimed, mayhap you will have an opportunity to ask. Let's keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly. Brings up a good point. Hey, look, it's our baby Midgard Zomer. Little fucker.
Art thou a pawn, or master of thy fate? What hast thou fought by thine own hands, mortal?
Fuck you. Fuck you, Midgard Zomer. You did this to me. You did this to me.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Worm Lord and lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, for the most part. I'm just that cool.
I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness. Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
True.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
You got it, Lucia.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
The Ishgardians have warred with the Dravonians for centuries, nay, nearly 1,000 years. In all that time, not once have their enemies breached their defenses and entered the city proper. Yet regardless of how strong these magical wards may be, I nevertheless fear that the Ishgardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. Though it was not Midgard Zomer who roared, the call to arms by one of the first brood cannot be ignored. Until such time as they choose to request our aid, however, we can do naught but observe the situation at a distance, and pray that our fears are unfounded. Aether on demand. Yeah, I forget. I believe Moen has requested a gathering of the Scions. I assume there has been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the Ascians. Pray inform her that our business with Ishgardians is concluded for the moment. I shall be along once I complete my communications with the Crystal Braves. Okay. Moen, what you got? What you got for me? All done with your talk with dragons? Wonderful, because Ascians are next on the menu. Let's head to the Solaire, shall we? What do you got for me, Moen? Doo-doo-doo.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Ooh.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know.
Yep.
So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void.
Yes. It goes to the
Therefore,
limbo
the
state.
first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that white auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Yes, I remember that.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Yes, how to kill one now once one is trapped. We need to kill one with
To
the thing made of
unmake an
aether.
Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
Makes sense.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on a minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White auracite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
Oh, she just already brought this up, though, and it's not going to work like that because it's only temporary.
Please tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same
Yeah.
scene over and over with you. How
Exactly.
many times do you need to be told that white auracite cannot store ether for long periods? Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian soul? Or still more?
Mm-hmm. Or what if we need even more?
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
Exactly, that's a shit ton of crystals.
That's the very problem we set out to solve, and I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source.
Okay, how would you do that, though?
And the only viable source is the land.
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Yeah, how we have all the fucking shit in the air now? Yeah.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land?
True. There are crystals literally everywhere.
Aye, I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
She brings up a very good point.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
Very true as well.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea.
It's true. Yeah, but how would we do this then?
I've yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it worth your while, you have my blessing. But tell us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very... I also can't exactly grasp it and would like it explained.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out.
Okay.
Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether.
Makes sense.
Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
Ul'dah, right?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought.
That's what I meant. Thanalan, not
and if you
Ul'dah.
do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Because, like,
Has something happened?
yeah, where we fought the merchant, there's fucking crystals everywhere.
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum.
Oh no, not the Garleans again.
During Operation Archon, the Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow. Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength. Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Castrum's sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant.
Of course they do.
Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals.
Yeah, the fuck?
Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go.
Mm-hmm. True.
Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Ascians will next appear.
Yeah, and with the Garleans, like, if they're snooping around again, even if they're like the remnants, we gotta take them out. We don't want to risk anything.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Though you have become a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support.
Yeah, yeah.
Thancred and Papalimo shall accompany you.
I gotcha. We'll kick some booty.
Ida and Yashtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
I gotcha.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
Thank you, Urianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well, and be safe.
Of course, Minfilia, we're always safe. When have we not been safe? Psh. When have we not been safe? Oh, Alpha is just over here. Let's get a move on Alpha now. Would seem that events have once more conspired to rob of us of recuperation. Though I would wish it otherwise, I must ask that you head straightway to the processing plant. The Fourth have already deployed to the area and await the arrival of the Scions. Wilrid will brief you on the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilberd at our headquarters in Ul'dah. I shall take command of our forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you go to support the front lines. Okay, Alpha, now I guess I'll go.
Your duties take you to the northern Thanalan, do they not?
We too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Flamine travels to Ul'dah, and we shall serve as her escort. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are beset on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations. Threatened by primals and troubled by dragons, we need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see. It is my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. If past events have taught us anything, then we know that Eorzea must present a united front or we shall fall. Ah, how extraordinary that my little Celia is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I am proud that I might now stand at her side not only as a mother but also as a colleague. A colleague with influential connections, but I fear that Ul'dah has become a place of danger even for one so familiar with her streets.
Or woe betide the black god that so much glares in your direction, milady. Oh! Yeah!
I shall be well protected, it seems. Shall we be on our way then?
Yeah.
Good luck to you three. Oh, goodness. The cerulean processing plant. I have 19 quests to do and the Crystal Tower quest line. So we'll see how long this is going to take. We got 2 trials, the entire raid tier, and 19 quests. Hello, Wilrid. Commander Olivier sent word that you would be coming. A veteran of your talents is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since the disaster at Almaja with the Almaja. But returning to the task at hand. The Flamed reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Rabon's push. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing: getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing plant. The Gallians could be marching on us at any time. Pray speak with Lieutenant Edelstein, and that we might coordinate our counter strategy. In the meantime, I will inform the others that you have arrived. No doubt it will be welcome tidings. Let's do it, Edelstein. Let's talk. Let's have a chat. My old friend Edelstein. Private Astera, my soldiers yet tell tales of your deeds during Operation Archon. Would that we could sit a while and reminisce about old times, but I fear more pressing matters require our attention. The civilian Drotsmen, you see, have come across several highly suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing plant. I had my sappers take a look closer, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices of Imperial design, no less. By my order, the flames stationed here are conducting a thorough sweep of the compound as we speak. Though it troubles me that we were unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind this, I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts bring troubling news on the latest movements of the Imperial Army. I would once again ask for your aid. What do you got for me, Edelstein? We've been keeping a close eye on the Gallian garrison, and it would seem the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to the reconnaissance report that just came in, the squads seen leaving Castrum are too few in number to effectively take and hold our position. It will likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared the report with the Crystal Braves. They've decided to take to the field to meet this assault head on. I have praised your fellow Scions on the situation. I am heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. Pray reports to Lieutenant Alian and lend your much welcome support to the counteroffensive. Where's my girl? She's over here. There she is. Let's go. Glad to have you with us, Bella. As I am sure Lieutenant Edlestein has explained, the Garleans have deployed a small force from Castro Meridian. Their main column assembles to the north near Dalamud's talons, but we've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. Ilberd. They wish you to rush forth and commit to battle with the main column, leaving the detached force free to raid the plant and pillage supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. I don't trust Ilberd. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really trusting him. He shouldn't even be here. Captain Ilberd. He should not be here. Alpha Now and him were supposed to be in Ul'dah. Unless Alpha Now is here. Greetings, Scion. I understand the commander bids you and your fellows come lend a hand to the Braves. With such mighty heroes at its disposal, the Fourth should have little trouble contending with aught the Garleans might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The Third was getting restless, holed up in Ul'dah, so I marched them out here to fill any holes in the plant's defenses and add their numbers to your counterattack. Reinforcements are welcome. We've enough soldiers now to divide our forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. Aye, it would be best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much ceruleum. Let's take this fight to the Garleans. A wise course indeed. I shudder to think of the consequences should any of these storage tanks be exposed to fire. If there are no obligations, the Scions shall join the Fourth and give battle to this main column. You're with the Third, then Warrior of Light. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. When you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Iyuhase. His scouts should have a rough idea of where the Imperials are concealed themselves by now. I'm not trusting him. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not trusting him. He's done a lot to, prove that he's a good guy. But ever since the whole merchant thing, it's hard to fully trust him. I'm gonna be honest. It's just a bit too sketchy. Iyuhase. A pleasure to be fighting at your side once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeed when you're around, and victories are wont to pave the road to great coin. Now, this detached force we've been sent to eliminate has split into smaller squads. The better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts, I imagine. We'll need to split ourselves up as well to cover more ground and make sure we root out all of these would-be raiders. And seeing as you're an army unto yourself, I've assigned you your own areas to scour clean of enemy soldiers. Aye, this will be a simple search and destroy. We'll rendezvous back here when the task is done. Happy hunting, Scion. Okay, let's go kill some boys then. The fuck? There we go. There they are, over there. Cosmic Bunny, you're gonna want to move. There's guys here. Oh, why isn't why isn't Vu out? There we go. Give him hell, Vu. Off we go. Next set's over here with Cosmic Bunny. I got you, Cosmic Bunny. Don't worry, I'll tank. Well, she just left. Okay, Cosmic Bunny, goodbye. Back to you, Hase. My good sirs. You seem grim, Scion. I'll take it to mean that between us, more than a few Galleons won't be making it back to the castrum. These Imperials, though, they certainly made us earn our pay. I would be a happy man if I never had to tussle with another one of those Magitech whores. It is time we bid this war-torn land farewell. I will contact the 4th and let Lieutenant Alian know the west is now clear. I would appreciate if you could do the same with your report to Lieutenant Edelstein. Edelstein, my boy! Where's Edelstein? There you are. I see you in the distance. Private Astaire, what good news of the Galleons? The raiding parties are no more than excellent. The Algina engineers will be most relieved to hear that their plant is no longer in any immediate danger. Thank you again for your assistance. Ooh, an uninvited Ascian. You must be anxious for a word of your fellows. Lieutenant Alian has reported a sound victory over the main column and informs me that the Scions have already turned their attention to other duties. All but one, that is. The Rogaden lady with large axe. It would appear she has chosen to remain at the site of the battle. I know not what task keeps her from returning to civilization. Civilization, but northern Thanland is no place to wander alone, even for a capable sword such as her. I would certainly feel better about things if you could check in on her before you continue on your way. Okay, let's go talk to Moon. Where are you at, girl? Coming in to check up on you. Moon! There you are. You're right by an Ahriman. What you got, Moon?
Hold on, I won't be a second. The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
True, though.
I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one.
Honestly, though, her axe is pretty badass looking. I love the way that looks.
And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea.
Sorry about that. Okay.
Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend.
Oh.
Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it?
So Moon and Urianger are childhood friends. That's what it is. Okay.
Aye, that ought to do it.
Ooh, shiny.
So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting. Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed?
Yeah.
The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade.
True, true.
I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
So she essentially made the hilt and the pommel And all she needs to do is make the blade, which is essentially going to be, it's going to look like a lightsaber, basically. Except it's instead of light, it's going to be made of pure aether.
She senses me. A useful talent.
Aw, what? Yeah, it's the dumb sideburn guy. Fucking dumb sideburn guy.
An Ascian. Are they onto us?
Well, if you put it like
By
that, then
your
maybe.
brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan, keeper of knowledge, seeker of truth. Meddler.
No, fuck you.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Yeah, fuck you, buddy. I hate this
Your
guy.
instincts serve you well.
Dumb voice and dumb
But come, be not
sideburns.
unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath. Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales.
Nabriales, you're dumb looking.
And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of La Habrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
Get her! Get him! Ah, shit. Oh, fuck.
Do settle down.
Man, don't just die, okay?
You must concede that I acted in self-defense.
That is true. Technically, he did.
But what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light.
Stop sniffing me, dude.
Oh, dear. Could it be that frail Hydelin has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee.
Yeah, I know. I lost my light power. I'm not a god anymore. You don't gotta rub it in. Stop sniffing
Shorn
me.
of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken. Now is the time to claim the staff.
What staff?
With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
What staff are you talking about, my guy? I don't remember a staff.
What did that bastard want with us? Nabriales, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet. Unconscious.
Yeah,
But
fucking.
this staff, you say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff.
Exactly.
Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff.
So the staff that, you know, is just happened to be behind Minfilia's desk.
Minfilia's in danger.
Yeah,
We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
Of course, you know, now is Minfilia's turn to play Damsel in Distress again. Here we go. Fucking hell, dude. Back to the Rising Stones. God damn it. No. Go back. Oh. Teleport. There we go. Ah. We're in a rush. No, don't. You fucker. Get me out of here. Oh, this guy. This guy pisses me off right here. This Ahriman. Yeah, he's dying by my hands. He stopped my teleport. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. I'll just do the easy way. Fuck. Fuck this thing in particular. This thing right here. Fuck it. Stop me from teleporting. What a dick. Hugbert. Hello, Hugbert. He's rare. Oh, no. You're here. Yeah, it took me forever. Master Louis, our staff is kept in the Solaire, isn't it? Quickly now. Oh, of course, it's gone. It's gone. Of course, yeah, yep,
You two.
Bro, you're
So,
slow.
you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
How about you, fuck right off, my guy, with your dumb sideburns?
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you.
Enlighten you.
The blessing of light
hate
kept
this
you
guy
and
so
your
much.
fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain. My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on.
Oh, so Elidibus and La Habrea are from Eorzea. But Nabrialis and the others, the other like 7 of them, that means they're not from Eorzea, so they're just taking the forms of humans, maybe? Like, what even are they then?
But I need look no longer.
That's interesting.
Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
So wait, if he chooses to look like this, why the fuck would he have those ugly ass sideburns?
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
Oh, so he is behind more than even La Habrea was. Interesting. So he's way worse than La Habrea.
You will not harm her!
Again, really? Mo, no.
Moonbreeder!
Why
Is she
must you
dead?
insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
Is she dead? Oh, she's still alive.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the
Tupsimati.
stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings.
So you're saying it's exactly what we needed to make the blade that we were talking about.
How
Oh,
else
great.
do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Oh, don't say that.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
Oh, great. There she goes, getting kidnapped again. Dude. Yeah, Moon, don't die. Don't die, dude. You're pretty cool. Please don't die.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
I got you. Let's get him. The Chrysalis. Got Moon on the ground. She looks basically dead. You can see her breathing though, luckily. Let's go in queue for it, the Chrysalis. We just gotta wait for the queue to pop now. Well, wait for the queue to pop. I guess we're just gonna have to go back to the gold saucer. Well, this crazy sinister stuff is happening. We're gonna go gamble. Wait, did it just pop? Did it just pop while I was teleporting? Please hurry up. It popped while we were teleporting. Let's get in there. Let's fucking do it. I guess the game doesn't want us to go to the gold saucer. Let's do it. Bring it, fucker. Chrysalis. Yep, there's Minfilia. And there's ugly sidebrow dude. Fucking sideburn dude, my guy. Here we go. Let's kick his ass. Nabriales. Nabriales, you will die. Okay, we get our bleed off. Oh, he's using the spells double and stuff like, ooh. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Right here. Yeah, we gotta take the black orbs, right? Black orb, mine. I call it. Black orb over there. Black orb right here. Black orb. My guy, you died because you took too many black orb. Let's get him. Let's kick his ass. Oh, he's gone. There he is, over there. Gonna put bleed back on him. Boy, you can't handle 9 of us. Or 8 of us. I meant to say 8. Oh, I thought you teleport. Whoops. You did not teleport. I could have just kept clicking. All DPS counts. Okay, here we go. Center again. Black orb, black orb, black orb. Black orb. Okay. Black orb. Yeah, I need to take a break. I can't take another black orb until this debuff goes away. Okay, I can get another black orb when it appears. Black orb. Someone getting really close. Someone get that. Someone get that. Are you kidding me? They literally just stood around and looked at it. That was so close. Easy fights, dude. Zodiac ain't coming for your ass, dude. Okay, here we go. Meteor time. Meteor time, meteor time, meteor time. Okay. Meteor, meteor, meteor. Step on the meteors, you guys. We gotta take the damage. No one used the thing? Dude. Okay, we did. Okay, we did. Never mind. I straight up thought we failed. Okay, we're fine. We tanked enough. And someone did use it. I didn't even notice. I was busy. I was distracted by running under meteors. Easiest fight of my life, dude. Easiest fight. Easiest fight of my life, dude. I'm gonna give it to the Bard. There you go, Bard. Nice. It's another one down. One trial, one raid storyline, and 17 more quests to go.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
You're not gonna die, Moon. You can't die. We gotta do something quick. He's escaping. We gotta do something quick. And look at that, he's back.
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come?
Shut up.
Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, Scions.
Sure, my guy, you can fuck right off. Get him! Get him! Get him! Trap him in it! Get him! Don't look at her, get him!
There will be no next time. This is the end.
Fuck you, my guy. Trap him in the crystal.
What? What trickery is this?
Ah!
No, no, you cannot. No!
Ah! Ah!
Use Tube Samati to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free.
Yeah, he told us exactly what we needed to now kill him. Use the staff as a hilt and fucking make a blade of light appear.
Concentrate. Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the blade of light.
Yes, use the sword. Yes.
Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Shit, dude.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me. I shall make you pay for your insolence.
Oh wait. Oh, never mind. He's getting a bigger shield.
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light.
Yeah, Mama, we need your help.
Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
Mama, help.
If only we had a bit more ether.
Oh no, is she gonna sacrifice? Dude, no.
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
No, dude.
Master Louisoix, I understand now. The choice you made. In death, there is life. Farewell, Urianger. You daft old coot.
Dude.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
What? No! It cannot end! I am eternal! I am immortal!
Moonbreeder. She's gone.
Yeah, she's dead, dude. She just sacrificed herself to... She just sacrificed herself to add to the ether count and destroy Sideburns. Like, I'm glad Sideburns is gone,
friend.
but fuck.
The Ascian is dead.
Dude.
This device is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice. I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
It has the power to kill Ascians. All we need to do is put the stone from the staff onto there, and it's all one contraption.
Minfilia, are you all right?
I am.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
Yeah.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
Yeah, where's Moonbreeda?
She gave her life to temper the Blade of Light. I have no words.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Does Urianger know?
He's here now. Hi, Ariane.
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
I heard all, my lady. The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens, yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not? Long ago, far across the seas in the Charlayan motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louisoix. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hitherto the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he left Charlayan behind, Master Louisoix gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louisoix I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louisoix hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louisoix's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart. Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louisoix's will before the end?
She did. She did. She said so.
The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
Ranger, dude. Poor guy. His best friend just fucking died. Poor guy, dude. Never have I seen Urianger so utterly defeated. No one should be made to suffer such grief. We shall gather in the Charlean Manor to celebrate Mumbrida's life and mourn her passing. Fuck, dude.